So guys, he's got like 70 HP now. It's okay. We're
32.
Yeah, big deal. All right. But he gets past it, and he grabs
you
the
get
sword.
past to the other side. You have access to Bright Blade's stuff now.
Okay. So then I'll take another swing at him, right? It's my
Go
turn.
ahead.
No.
12. You miss the
Alright.
Phantom Beast. Tuttigub, what are you doing for your turn?
Is there anyone behind me except Abigail and Brightblade at the end of the hall? Is that it? There's no one,
no.
right? Vincent's in front of me and Breger's on the other side of the Wraith.
Yes.
Burger's on this side and Wraith. Vincent next to you. Vincent and Abigail and Brightblade.
I'm running towards Brightblade and screaming, Brightblade, Breger is getting your sword. Get in front of me and fight.
Okay, hold on, I'm just adjusting Bregor's stats for one level lower now.
Aww.
Okay, sorry, what did you say to him?
Get in front of me. He's getting your sword. You must fight.
Okay, and you
Yeah.
ran towards him, so you ran past Jeff?
I ran towards Brightblade and
Brightblade. So you have to push past Jeff to get them to him. Brightblade says, you fools, you're all going to die.
I
And
know,
then
we
starts
need your
running.
help. Go get your fucking sword!
He's running towards Vincent. Abigail, what do you do?
I guess I'll just get in position to be able to take a shot from as far away as possible.
Okay, well, you got Brightblade, Tuttigub, and Vincent all blocking your shot now, so there's no way you can get one.
What if I do it like from between their legs, like if I'm lying on the ground?
No, can't make the shot.
Ah.
Tuttugub's on his knees, remember?
So there's like no way for me to get a shot ever in this fight.
You can, but
So I'll
if
just
you
like
get-
give it. Go ahead, sorry.
You have an option, but if you're gonna get like a -6 to hit, and if you miss, you're gonna end up hitting one of your own guys.
That
So
seems like a terrible idea. I'll give a back massage to like the nearest person.
that'd be Tuttugub.
I guess I'm still doing it.
Okay.
All right, Tuttigub, you're gonna do great in this fight.
Okay. Next round. So Ryan, your turn. You went past. You grabbed the sword and you threw it past the wraith towards Vincent, or what did you do when you got to the sword? Actually.
So yeah, what I would try to do is try and get the sword as close to Brightblade as possible, and then immediately after that, back as far away from the Wraith as possible.
Okay. Okay, so you toss the sword towards Vincent and then back away.
Yes.
Okay. The Wraith turns towards you and starts moving towards you on his turn. Walks up to you and makes another attack.
Run, Breger!
Oh, shit. Because you're cornered. You're now cornered in that little room.
If the dice falls on the floor, it's a miss.
No,
Yeah.
it's a reroll.
It gives you back the
The wraith
level.
coughs and then stumbles on its own robes. What did I say? God
get
damn
plus 2
smoky
levels.
robes.
He hits you again with his touch attack, dealing 4 damage. Make another save versus spell.
Oh my God.
16 or higher
Oh
on a
my
d20.
He's gonna turn into a baby.
8. Another level is leached from your skin as you feel colder and colder inside.
Do I have to roll again my
Yeah.
my health?
D10 plus 1.
That's why he didn't debuff like the crit system.
3.
Hey!
Dude, this is so fucking bullshit.
shitty
You're now a
rolls.
second level fighter with 29 HP.
I'm still pissed.
Yeah.
Breger, I'm sorry.
So the sword's at my feet, right?
The sword's at your feet.
Well, I'm gonna, like, obviously just kick it in the direction of Brightblade and then take a swing at the wraith.
So you have to run into the room to take a swing at the wraith. But you
Yeah.
run in there, take a swing.
24.
Ooh.
Okay, you're hitting its back, so you actually get another +2 for that.
26.
6 on a natural 18. What is his AC? You clear by 10, which is by current rules a double crit. So 3d8
3d8 plus 4.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I just typed that in. 24.
Ooh, nice.
Um,
Nice.
your sword sails through the beast and it like vanishes into 2 puffs of smoke that disappear.
Nice. All right. So now that the battle's over, I'm going to turn to
Let's get
Brightblade
the
and say,
fuck
"Look,
out.
we need to talk."
He
Is it
says,
really over?
"What are you doing down here?"
I said, "You know what? I'm going to tell you full disclosure. I need you to actually talk with me this time, as opposed to just say you won't talk and then back off all proud. I get that you're killing these monsters and that you're actually a really good guy, and I don't want to be a nemesis to you. And I know that we've inconvenienced you and we beat you up, and I'm terribly sorry about that. I also know I went against my word and did not ignore you after you fairly won the duel, and for that I am sorry as well. But we are contracted by Dalamar to bring you back, and I need you to start talking to us about why. And if we're to not bring you back, I need you to help us with Dalamar because we are stuck."
You seem like evil men who have chosen evil paths and now regret them.
Well,
We
there's
are.
as well.
We've simply been led astray by Dalamar. He led us to believe that you were the evil one and that we were doing the right thing.
He looks at you two and says, I spoke with Dalamar once. It was about something unrelated to this, and none of your business. We exchanged some words, not all of which were pleasant, and he held a grudge. I don't know why he wants me. We have no business together. I have not done nothing to betray him. I have done nothing wrong.
All right, so let me get this straight. You're once again going to be kind of tight-lipped about it. Say that it's none of our business. He's a bad guy. You don't know why he's after you, and you're going to tell us to screw off again?
He looks at you and says, after what you've just seen, do you doubt my words?
I don't doubt your words, but I'm trying to
Who
explain
do you
to
trust more? Me or him?
Well, we definitely trust you more, but like I said, we're in a tough situation. Dalamar has us under his thumb, so we're actually completely screwed. And if you're going to just call us evil people and tell us to screw off out of self-preservation, we're going to need to bring you in and then try to right the wrongs.
Weak fools with weak minds and weak hearts.
Look, you got no pants on or any armor on at all, man.
He's got armor below his belt.
Look,
You don't
man,
have to take that off.
You've got no armor on your chest. You've got your sword. You're a tough guy, and I respect you, and I don't want to have to do this. But like I said, if you're not going to help us out with the situation, then we're going to have to help ourselves. And unfortunately, that means doing one more evil act.
So be it.
Am I behind? Where's
Yeah, you're getting massage from Abigail.
and I'm
Feel
behind.
really good now.
Hold on, roll a massage check.
Oh yeah, let's roll a massage check. Good job, Neil.
What is it? Roll what?
Combination dexterity and strength, the average of the two. So 17 plus 8 divided by 2.
I get out one of my.
Roll D what?
So roll d20 plus 12.
Alright. What? Roll D20 plus 12.
I'm
17.
I'm blotting the top of my
it's a-
forehead with the pillow
It's a
scrap. By
pretty
the way.
mediocre massage, dude.
Pretty mediocre.
All right.
That's okay.
Then I say, so be it, and I yell, Tutagub, drop this man.
All right, I'll cast.
Hold on, initiative again.
Okay, Ryan, you've been rolling real shitty, man. Let's keep it going. Fuck.
You guys go first.
Fuck yeah, Ryan. That's what I'm fucking talking about. I'll cast Hold Person.
Okay.
Is that you can do that? What is that? I mean, is he held? How does that work, Neil?
He's paralyzed if it. If
Well,
it
I just want to
works.
double check, make sure you have that spell for the today. You do. Okay.
Look at
You
me.
didn't get D-leveled up.
Yeah,
yet.
I fucked up and said I had 2 commands, but I actually don't.
And he gets a save versus spell, which he fails,
Fuck
and
yes.
he is frozen in place.
All right, I'm going to decapitate him.
Okay.
Oh.
What?
You swing your sword, and I want you to make a strength check. DC 25 strength check. So D20 plus your strength, which is
17.
17, and roll is 25 or higher.
Reroll that. Reroll it. I'm saying reroll it.
Okay. You hack into his neck. His head does not come off, but you do give him a mortal wound, and he bleeds out all over the place.
What the fuck, Vincent?
What was that?
Dalamar said to bring him in, and this guy's gonna fight us. What do you mean, what the fuck?
He held him. We could have tied him up and.
He just said bring him in. You want to save his life and we'll drag him in? That's fine. I'm not going to stop you.
This is your doing. You finish the job. I'm getting out of here, and I'm going to walk outside of the crypt.
No, we need to stick together.
I'm already walking, and I'm not stopping.
We need to stick together.
So
heal it.
what life is Brightblade at?
You have no idea. But Jeff just hacked him in the throat with a sword, and blood just went and flowed everywhere.
It was one of those anime scenes where blood just went
Pretty
everywhere.
sure the wizard said alive.
So, Neil, they're going to be, like, buzzing around him, like, oh, no, we have to save him. I'm going to go grab his sword, and I'm going to go investigate his armor and weapons, like, while they're doing whatever they're doing. And the question I have for you, then, is his armor better than mine? Is his sword better than mine?
His armor's on par with yours. His sword,
It's a magical sword.
It's a magical sword, but
Let's just grab it. We
you
can
have no
always
idea
sell
if it's
it.
better or not.
No,
Grab it,
Abigail.
we can sell
Abigail, this is me doing it. We're not going to sell a magical sword. Calm down. This game is not like we sell everything. I don't know. You have a weird pursuit of gold. It's very strange.
Hey, okay, so what are you doing?
Well, I'm collecting his weapons, and I'm going to replace my non-magic sword with his magic sword.
So you just leave your non-magic sword on the ground?
And I'd like to loot his body for gold.
Yes, and then I put the spear in my back as well.
Okay.
And if he has like a healing glove, I would like to take that.
He is wearing a pair of richly decorated leather gloves.
I take the gloves.
Okay. You also find a small bag on him, a small black velvet bag,
Awesome, I take it.
which I was going to say, you said you're looking for money. It doesn't have any money.
I still take it.
Okay.
Don't care. I'm a
It has
hoarder.
19 aquamarine gems in it.
Love it.
Yeah.
My ferret says, "Ooh, shiny and ferret."
Meanwhile,
I
Ryan,
can tell.
what are you trying to do with this guy?
I'm trying to bandage Brightblade.
Okay. You hastily grab the remains of the pillowcases that are on the ground next to him.
Those are excellent bandages.
Excellent bandages. You wrap them around his throat, but it's just a little too late. He would need, if he could be saved right now, he would need healing magic to do it.
We need healing magic to do it. Tadagab.
Meanwhile, you have walked away, or kind of walked away on your knees, right?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Delamar said alive. Just
Okay.
throwing it out there.
You guys save him. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
We can't fucking save him, JP.
Hold on. Tadagub's
goddamn.
walked off. Ryan or Bregor, you've been trying to save this guy, but you realize it's futile. It's not going to work. He's gone.
Okay, so what I do then, when I realize that he's dead, is I pull up my sword and I decapitate him,
Mm-hmm.
and I take the head.
I think it's your voice that makes it so weird. You're like,
All right, guys.
Okay.
Here's what we do. I
pull out my
decapitate
sword.
him, and I'm gonna grab his head and put it into a bag, and then we're just gonna walk out of the town. That's what we're gonna do.
And we're gonna get our
Says
money.
with so much charisma, guys.
I know, it's so charismatic. I'm just like, fuck yeah, Bregor. I fucking.
Oh my god!
Don't turn him into a cloak, Bregor. He's a human
I
person.
The head. That's it.
Wait, what do you do with the head? You just carry it by the hair, or
I'll wrap it up in something that I
He
have.
makes himself weak.
Don't use my fucking pillow scraps as I shout down the hall.
No, I just want to wrap it up.
okay? Did
All
you
right.
take all your like you have all your equipment with you?
Me? I mean, I never took it off.
Well, I mean, like I don't know if you left your bag of like shit in the tavern where you guys were staying, or if you took everything with you.
I assume we always just take it with us.
Yeah,
unless we're
normally you
sleep-
do. Okay,
Okay,
so
so
have a
I
spare
have it all.
shirt in your backpack that you can wrap
Okay.
it in.
I'll wrap it in the shirt.
Okay.
is his shield better than mine?
It looks. I don't know. Probably not. I mean, they're
Okay.
both medium shields. They're slightly different decorations. You have grown fond of yours, though.
Yeah, I'm not going to get rid of mine. So I'm just going to take his armor then. It's in a bundle, and I'm going to carry out with it.
Okay, that's a lot of. I mean, that's a set of full plate mail for a person. You'd need to like bundle up in. You might be able to wrap it all in your cloak. It'll take you a few minutes to get it together and tie it up.
Well, I'm going to take the rope, and I'll string it through the rope then. How about that?
Okay.
Right? Like the rope runs through all of them, and I just hold the rope and drag it behind me.
Yeah, I mean, you can. Yeah, you could make that work.
Okay. So I'm going to do that. I have his sword, I have his spear, and I have that stuff.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, guys, he said he was going to fight us. I'm sorry if that was the wrong choice. I should have asked, I suppose. But because he was frozen for only a chunk of time, I thought that I had to do it.
Okay, Tuttigub, you are the first out.
Yeah.
You walk out. You finally get to stretch out your legs fully. So comfortable after all.
And I did have a good
34
massage, a moderately decent massage, so I'm feeling good, right?
I mean, I was being generous. It wasn't a great massage, dude. All right.
It kind of hurts you more. You feel sore.
Yeah, it's the massage you get halfway through a long-term relationship where the other person has kind of stopped caring and they're just like, fine.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna start like muttering, "Fucking God, fucking," and just walk through the temple.
Okay, the priest comes up to you and says, "What happened?"
A wraith that he was fighting.
You're not there.
This is just to me.
Oh, sorry.
Oh God.
I just keep fucking like God, fucking, and just keep walking straight.
He looks at you and says, "Such language in such a divine place is inappropriate."
I turn around and just scream, "I know!" and then just fucking keep walking out.
Okay. Bregor, you're the next one. So in order, actually, Abigail, you're gonna be done with all of your stuff first, and then Bregor, and then 5 minutes later, Jeff. You gotta like string the rope through everything and then tie it up. It's gonna take you a few minutes. So Abigail, do you wait for the others or do you walk out now?
I walk out now.
Okay. So you get out soon as well, and you see Tuttigub like just going through the exit of the temple, like stomping and cursing to himself, while Priest is kind of walking after him.
I will, like, if it's possible, I would like to stealthily just leave. Like, if he's distracted by Tuttigub, I'd like to just, like, pass right behind him or something.
Okay. Priest is in your way. When he turns back to walk back towards the center of the temple, he turns the way that you are walking. So he does see you. And he kind of looks at you and says, "What happened? What happened?"
There was a raid. There's still people in there. I think we dealt with it, and then I just keep walking.
So Ryan, you're done next.
Okay, so here's what I do. I take... Where is the body of Brightblade?
It's just on the floor at your feet.
Like, can you ping it on the map?
Sure.
Okay, so what I want to do... And Jeff's in here with the armor, right?
No, the armor is more or less here. He threw the swords in there to get them away from him, but when he took off the armor, or when the armor got taken off, it was just right there.
Okay,
and right
so...
now, Jeff is also stripping his legs of armor.
Okay, so I'm near Jeff. I'm within earshot of Jeff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start dragging Brightblade's body into around here, into some place that I can hide it off of the main pathway.
Okay.
And as I'm doing that, I'm going to say to Vincent, what we need to do is take this head, don't answer any questions when we get up to the temple, and get out of town as soon as possible, because if not, I think Brightblade was really respected in this town, and I think we could have a big problem on our hands.
Yeah, I agree, but I'm going to tell him the wraith killed him.
Okay.
And there's a pinch of truth to it, maybe.
Was there like a vapor or something, like anything left behind when we killed the wraith?
No. When Vincent chopped it through, the smoke just looked as if it was boiling, like steam boiling off of a pot of water, and all of a sudden, like, it boiled away and disappeared.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll just leave the body in the room. And I'll wait for Jeff to finish his armor thing.
You guys are waiting. As you start coming back up, Jeff carrying one of the torches, one of the priests comes down carrying a torch and looks at you guys and said, What happened?
He had summoned a wraith, and we interrupted him, and the wraith killed
Summoned
him.
a wraith?
He summoned a wraith.
Sir Brightblade, the Divine Knight?
I'm not going to pretend to understand how this stuff works, but what we know is we heard him call an evil spirit. The evil spirit came forward, and it killed him and turned on us, and we narrowly escaped, so we're getting out of here.
The priest says, Oh my god. Are there any more?
I don't think so. Otherwise, they would have came after us. But this place, I mean,
I think we
can't
need
risk
to
it.
leave now.
Yeah.
And I grab the priest by the hand and start leading him out of the
Okay.
crypt.
As you guys get to the
I
top
think they
there-
look very cute together, holding
Yeah,
hands.
you grab him by the hand, like, come hither.
As you guys get to the top of the stairs,
I knew it
leading
all
into the
along.
crypt, the priest says, "Oh, what? Where's his body?"
It's back in that room, man. We'll give it time, but we can't go investigate. A wraith just literally killed him, and we barely survived.
The priest nods and says, "Okay, I must send word for my comrades to cleanse this area of the undead."
I understand.
He takes off for other lands or somewhere else.
Am I outside the temple yet?
Yeah, you're outside the temple.
I'm just going straight for my fucking caravan.
Okay. Abigail, you get out. You see him walking straight back towards where you guys parked your horses and stuff.
All right. I stealthily go, following him from afar, just like when the murder happened.
Okay.
If this gets pinned
I
on
tried
me,
to
I
look
swear
as
fucking
casual as I wanted to look as casual as possible, like just a chick hanging out in the city, you know.
Okay. Vincent and Tuttigub, you guys eventually get out as well.
Yeah, we're just gonna head. I'm gonna head. I'm assuming Bragar follows me. But we're gonna head to our horses and just go a couple towns away.
Okay.
We can just head towards Dalamar.
Yeah, back to Dalamar town.
Okay. You guys get back to your horses. Everyone eventually meets up there. It's, I would say, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The next town is a little less than a day away, I believe.
It's that military camp, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to find my map.
Because we'll just go around that, or camp on the walls or whatever. But
Yeah, the next town's just a day away.
Tugabut's not allowed
So by
on
the
there.
time you get there, it's going to be well after dark. Like, you won't be able to get there today. You'd have to maybe
Okay.
stop partway through.
Yeah, we'll camp off the road.
Okay.
In the forest, post guards, all that good jazz.
Okay. So, anything else you want to do in Shandar before you leave?
Nope, I'm already
No, because we're pretty getting the fuck out of there.
All
type
right,
of
you
thing.
guys take off.
I'm already whipping the horses before they even get to where the caravan is. Hopefully.
Okay. Everything's all set up. You hop in, you take off. You get about halfway to High Top before night falls. And you guys pull off the side of the road. It's kind of an open plainsy area, some small rolling hills, but mostly flat land, tall grass, a couple of trees here and there, some stone outcroppings. Then you guys pull off the road to make camp.
Yeah.
I think that's the best idea. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So while we're at camp, I'm just like, Vincent, what the fuck happened there?
Yeah, he said he issued a challenge. It sounded like he was going to fight us. In hindsight, I absolutely should have just rebound him, I guess, and brought him back. But to me, I guess we were already fucked. Like, Brightblade had said he's going to come after us. If Dalamar just, releases him, now we have Brightblade out there looking for us. So I don't think this is the worst that could have happened.
But didn't Dalamar want him alive?
No,
I don't
he just
remember
said
if
bring
he
him
said
back.
alive or dead, to be honest, Abigail.
Yeah, he just said bring him back.
Well, did you guys cut off a finger? Like, what happened after I left?
He's got his head in his shirt over there.
Lovely.
We like to collect heads. It's our kind of thing.
Lovely.
Like the Hydra heads. Now we got the...
Next
Now-
question, Vincent. How far
Yeah.
is your homeland from here?
It's pretty far.
Pretty far.
We need to get the fuck out of this area. All right. The West hates us. The East will soon hate us. Valesburg's in the center of all this. We got to go north or south and piss those towns off and then get the fuck out. This is not good, man. We just killed what could have probably been a fucking paladin.
Yeah, it's not good. But first we have to take him to Dalamar. What I will say this is, I do have his armor though. Does anyone want the armor? Or am I just going to sell it?
Can I wear that armor, Neil?
No.
Because it's
not,
too small
first
or
off,
because it's not my class, not my armor class or whatever?
It's way too small for you. I actually think priests can wear
Can we?
plate mail in theory.
How about Bregor?
Maybe.
Yeah, what
Bregor
about
could
Bregor?
wear plate mail as well. He's a fighter.
Yeah.
How
Rangers
about
tend not-
under-level Bregor?
Level 2 Bregor can.
Fucking
I'm a
Oh,
smart.
don't rub it in, man. That was
Fucking level 2 Brigger.
Bragar, would you like the armor then?
What would there be any downside to wearing it over what I have now?
Probably
It might
slower.
interfere. What's your dexterity?
Oh, it's probably like a
Mine
30, man.
dex.
It's okay.
At least 20.
You get a +2 defense for your high dexterity. You would lose that in plate mail. However, the offset, the bonus from the massive armor would clearly offset that.
Okay.
So his AC.
His AC
But-
would be better. You would be a little bit slower since you aren't all that. I mean, you're buff, but you're not that buff. But your party's already slowed down by JP, so your walking distance wouldn't be slowed dramatically. And you guys have fucking horses. So
Alright,
in
I'll
combat,
I'll
your
take the
movement would be
armor.
slightly limited.
Yeah, I'll take it, but I'm not going to equip it right now.
Okay.
What else was on his
It
body?
also
Whoa,
needs
whoa,
some
whoa,
slight
whoa.
alterations to fit you.
Yeah. What do you mean? I'll give it to you to use, but I would sell it for myself. If,
I'm not going to sell it for gold, but this is Brightblade's armor. I can't be walking around in some guy's armor that we just
too
killed.
soon. Too soon?
It's not that it's too soon, but I just don't want to be. I mean, if I'm walking around in a guy's armor that we just killed, it's pretty obvious that it's
Yeah,
I
I mean,
understand.
Jeff, look at this, and I point to the armor, and it has a little bright light logo on it. So it's
Right.
clearly,
So I kind of get it like imaged or
understand.
whatever.
well, let's talk to that merchant friend of yours that's following you, Vincent. Maybe he can work
Yep.
something out. What else was
As a
on his
quick
body?
side note,
Yeah.
JP, you can use any armor and any shield in the game without hindering your spellcasting.
Okay. What else was on his body?
His sword and
Well, I'm
spear.
asking the party this, not. you
mean?
said what, Jeff? Sword and.
Oh, you're asking in game is what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
I took his magical sword and his spear, which I don't know if it's magical or not. We'll have to get that checked out, I guess.
And I have
Did
his
you take
dagger.
Oh, you
I have his.
took dagger.
I took the dagger
Okay.
because I know I can use daggers. So it's like, aha!
Was there any
I
money
have
on
his
him?
head.
I just look at you and do like this face.
I didn't check for money. I knew that his weapons were very important, so that was the first thing I grabbed.
Yeah, we were making sure he didn't have weapons.
So I look straight at Abigail and I say, "Was there any money on him?"
I didn't check for money.
So you took nothing extra off the body.
Dude, we were fucking fighting a raid.
Abigail, and I
No
start
time
doing this
for
dance
looting.
again that looks
JP,
very
stop
reminiscent of the
metagaming me.
bar.
Shut up. Stop metagaming me.
That's not metagaming.
Well, they know you're a thief. It's okay to ask. Like he can inquire. 'Cause
Yeah, but I've been telling him no 5 times in a row.
Well, that's pretty okay. I guess I can't. I'll be like,
Like, you can
so I
ask me,
stop
but
in
Abigail
mid thing,
will-
and I'm like to the side. I'm like, all right, I believe you, and I stop casting. So, be like, what about that shield? Can I take a look at the shield, Vincent?
I didn't take the shield.
No one brought the shield.
All right, fuck all of you. I'm going to sleep.
All right, so I give the armor over to Bregor. Spears on my back and the magical swords on my back, and then I just have at my side the normal magical sword that I've been using.
What are you going to sharpen now?
That's a good question. I have daggers. I have daggers that I sharpen.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm giving you some spells.
I do not sharpen magical swords, though. That's for damn sure.
Okay.
I can't know like if the dagger does anything special, right?
Not just by looking at it.
What about the gloves? Do I feel special and tingly when I put them on?
Do you put them on?
Yeah, I put the gloves on. I go like this.
Okay. You don't notice anything.
Oh.
Are we doing the break every hour?
Yeah, it's actually been an hour.
Thing
This would be a
again.
good break, but couple more questions before we move on. Yeah, what was the weather like during the day?
The weather's pretty normal. Today was kind of a sunny day. It's actually a very nice area. Like land weather's always pretty good around here.
Okay, then a question kind of.
It's also getting towards winter, by the way.
Okay, to understand something, how can I figure out if a storm is going to happen other than looking at the sky?
You could, I don't know.
I mean,
talk
there's
to
not like a
weathermen.
meteor. Is there a meteorologist in this fucking time? Like, I don't.
You know, some old people will be like, "Oh, I can feel it in my bones. The storms are coming." And there are some spells that will actually,
Episode 1.
can foretell weather. But aside from
Storm's
that,
coming, Andy.
yeah,
Okay.
But aside from that sort of thing, weather back in the day was largely unknown.
Okay.
That's why people prayed for rain because they couldn't tell.
Understood. Does anyone else? I'm going to sleep for the night. Does anyone else want to do anything before we take this break?
Well, we got to post guard, so I mean, you can go to sleep first, but then I'll take guard, then Bregor, then you, type of thing.
Yeah.
Abigail.
If I take guard and I see like a deer, I'd like to try to kill it just to see if the dagger does something.
Okay.
Just in case a deer comes by, just say. Or any big animal. That isn't a bear. They seem dangerous. If there's a bear, I'd like to wake up Bregor.
All right, we good? Who's staying up
Sure.
first? You said Vincent was, or just normal rotation or whatever.
Yeah, I can do it first, yeah.
Okay,
fine.
cool. Well, we're gonna take a break here. I don't even know what the fuck just happened. That was a weird hour of roleplay. We'll see what happens.
Shitty hour.
Yeah, Ryan.
Like my past 3 weeks. 4
Ryan's
weeks
had a
of playing.
good past couple of weeks of role play. We'll just leave it at that. We'll be right back, guys, after this quick break. Don't go anywhere. More role play coming up after this.